Zone envelopes are the key to some pretty serious modulation in Kontakt 5. So what I'm going to do is create an instrument from this zoneenv string.wav file that you can download. And if I click and drag to create the instrument, now let's open it up and go straight to the wave editor. And you can see the wave file here. And if I press a key, you can see a line with the progress through the wave file. Now, there's a couple of things I need to do. I'm going to switch on the grid. This is a 2-bar audio file, and Kontakt has worked out the tempo from that information. It's pretty clever like that. So it's showing here at 125 beats a minute. And I'm going to come across to the Zone Envelopes tab now, and click on Volume. Now, this gives me a modulator for the volume directly on the wave file here in the zone. So if I play and drag up and down, you'll hear the volume increasing and decreasing like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the pen tool here, and this means that I can draw directly onto the waveform. So it's a bit tricky this, take a little bit of practice, but if you just click just a little bit above and then a bit below, you can draw, or in this case, we can drag the modulator up and down to create a pattern. So I'm just going to go through and do this for each 16th division. And as I go through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some with the volume up like that, just to show you the difference. Let's have a couple of down here, and then let's get that up and down like this, and then let's bring those all the way up at the end. So when I play now, you'll hear a gating effect. Throughout the zone. So I'm not really feeling that. I'm going to go for a more straight gate. So let me just grab this and bring this one in and this one down. So quickly finish this off. Now, when I play this, I'm going to play this at the original pitch, which is C3, so the root note. And you can hear the gating effects. Now, if I play a lower pitch, you can hear that the gate is slowing down as the sample itself is slowing down at lower pitches. And if I play higher up the keyboard, it's going to keep increasing the gate speed. Now, to stop this from happening, there's an option here, env follows playback speed. And if I take this off, then the playback speed of the envelope will be the same regardless of the actual pitch of the note. Now also notice as I play that the orange light on the volume control is representing the changes in volume. Now this is a bit too strong. We've got full volume on and off. And if I come over here to where it says visible envelope, I can click on this and it will bring up a modulation amount for the zone envelope. And then I can control its strength using this slider. So, full strength, off, and somewhere in between. Now, if you have a particularly long sample, it can be pretty tedious to put this sort of thing in as we go through. But we can make use of the envelope loop here. So if I click on this, it brings up a loop for the envelope. So let me just click off the pencil there, and I can select the loop end and drag it to create a shorter loop. And what you can see is the envelope loop here. Now let me make a change. So I'm going to right click to get rid of these points, like so. And then let me just bring this down and make just like a different shape. Now listen to this. Let me bring the zone envelope all the way up. What's happening is it's looping around this particular portion of the envelope. So if I make another change, let's do this. This envelope loop will loop continually to the end of the audio file, regardless of the position within the audio file. So this is great for coming up with complex rhythms and patterns using different effects within Kontakt.